Hello, and welcome to Living for Games. This is the first attempt of Remy, or Gambit, and Anna Marie, who's also known as Rogue, against Magog. And in Magog we have the Western set, and we have long shot, and we are doing this on standard. And we have the obligations in here. Give it a good shuffle. Set that aside. Give Henry good shuffle. She's playing Justice. Gambit is playing Aggression. And if you didn't watch the previous video, they all have just one of every card in their deck, other than what's in their kit. And Gambit only has Strength and Lightning resources, so that Hulk can be Hulk. And he's going to be first player. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got Marble Boy, Fastball Special, Creole Charmer. We got the Hulk, Out of My Way, and Natural Agility. So we're going to keep Hulk and Natural Agility and pitch the rest. We got Dust, Creole Charmer, Charge Card, and Colossus. For Anna Marie, Scare Tactic, Angel, followed for Justice, Concussive Blow, Bulletproof Bell. Now, with this being the Magog scenario, there's only one other side scheme in there, so we're not really going to need followed. And the Concussive Blow and Scare Tactic could work very well together. So let's go ahead and ditch these and hopefully get some doubles. Counterintelligence, Def Focus, Iron Hearts, and Genius. Okay. So Remy is going to flip up, get a counter. And going to keep Natural Agility for the defense. We don't need Creole Charmer. Oh. Okay. Let's try it this way. We'll do Creole Charmer. That'll remove this and confuse Magog. And then we'll use Natural Agility and Dust to play Hulk. Hulk's gonna swing for 3 and a fist. So does 5. And Gambit's gonna do 2. And Hulk takes damage. And then it's Rogue's turn. Where's her touched? accidentally shuffled it in there. Alright, so she's going to flip up to Rogue. And I don't need to use Concussive Blow because Gambit confused them. So let's go ahead and use Ironheart to draw a card. I got a Southern Cross. We'll use Counterintelligence to play Deaf Focus. And I think we're going to put Touched on Magog so that she gains Retaliate. Go ahead and place it over here so you can see it. And we're going to use Death Focus, Scare Tactic, and Concussive Blow to play Southern Cross, which deals 6 damage. And stuns him. Okay. So Rogue will attack for 2 and Ironheart for 1. He is now down to 4 health. Ironheart takes damage, and we ready. Gambit gets Sunfire, Royal Flush, Molecular Acceleration, Energy, and Strength. Wow. Okay. None of his defense, though. Rogue, on the other hand, gets Impede, Go for Champions, Passion for Justice, Chance Encounter, Go on Rogue. Alright. So, 4 threat go on. And he would attack, but he is stunned. So now he attacks Rogue. Rogue does not have her defense, but she has Retaliate. So she's going to head and just take this for 2 plus a boost. So she takes 3. And he takes 1 and places 1 counter on the champion. Then the bad cards. Gambit's bad card is Pump Up the Crowd, the one side scheme that's in here. Alright. And Rogue's is Defend the Title. Magog attacks you. If a hero defends against this attack and takes no damage, place 2 rating counters on the challengers. So Gambit is going to go ahead and defend this. And it is 2 plus 1 boost. So it's 3. He takes no damage. So 2 counters go on the challengers. And that is just 2, not 2 per person. Yeah, 2 ratings. Alright. And that's it. This transfers to Rogue. Touched comes off. And she's immediately going to put Touched on Ironheart. And Chance encounter. Oh, that's supposed to get 8. And she's going to spend Going Rogue, Passion for Justice, and Impede to play Go for Champions. So Ironheart is going to attack for 1. She takes no consequential damage. So Rogue then will attack and will KO him. So it goes back up to 20. 3 ratings per person. Taking that up to 8. And both getting a counter card. Okay. This is placed out of play. That way I don't forget and shuffle it back up. So that's all for Rogue. And Hulk is going to do his thing. Attack for 3. And discard Lightning. So Ironheart is protected. Rogue takes damage. Hulk goes up 2 damage to 3. Gambit takes damage. Magog takes a damage. Oh, Rogue does not take 1 because she's now champion. Got that. And Gambit gets a counter. And now it takes its turn. Using molecular acceleration, we're going to play Sunfire, which gets us another counter. And we're going to use Energy and Strength to play Royal Flush. Which does, and we're going to discard 3 counters, which gives us 1 counter back. But it does 3, 3, and 3. So down to 13, down to 10, down to 7. And Sunfire is going to hit for 2. So he's now down to 5. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Everybody readies. Enraged, 1 by 1, drop kick, team strike, endurance. And for Rogue, Vivian, superpower adaptation, one way or another, energy, her jacket. Okay. So 4 on, plus the 2 here. And he attacks Rogue, who has go for champions, so no damage is going to be taken. So she's just going to take it for 2, nothing. Gambit. Ironheart's going to defend for him because she takes no damage. So it's 4. No damage. And back card. Counter card. Rogue's first encounter card is Dead or Alive, attached to the minion. We don't have any minions, so again, Surge. Stage Fright, you're confused. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. 4 instead if there's more on the challengers than on the champion. There are, so it's actually going to pop. Which puts 2 per person. And we're confused. Okay. Card Shark comes into play. Right. Gambit's back cards. Ah, look at that. Shadow of the Past. Great. So, Belladonna comes into play. With the Assassin's Guild. These 3 get shuffled in. Alright. That gets 4. She gets Tough. After Belladonna attacks and defeats a character, place 2 threat on the main. So he's just going to take it. So he goes down to 5. And his other bad card is Jolt of Adrenaline, which gives Magog Retaliate. Oy. This passes. I'm getting another counter. Alright, I'm going to drop kick, pay 3 for drop kick, and I'm going to pay 1 for that, which takes him down to 0, defeats him again. So he goes back to 20. We each get another encounter card. And I believe since that stays on him, he also still gets the stun. And we get 6 more counters on that, plus 2 counters. So, for those wondering, I don't know if you can see well enough, that's a 5. So 5, 10, 16. This flips, which means the contender is going to come out. Gambit has 5 health. She's got 7. Oh, and I draw a card because I used a fist. It's charged a card, or charged card, which I'm going to play for endurance, taking him up to 8. Now, all we have to do is either beat the contender with 14 health or Magog. Oh. I actually had these on the wrong side to begin with. Supposed to start on the booing crowd. I never noticed that. Alright, so now we're good. It shouldn't affect the plane. Oh, let's see. Got a lot of minions out here. I think we're going to start with Hulk on the surprise contender, dealing 3. And aligning, so that's 1 to everybody. That pings Belladonna's tough, which is good. Gambit takes 1. That finishes off Sunfire, finishes off Hulk. Does another 1 to the contender. Does 1 to Magog. Finishes off Ironheart. Oh, this is supposed to return to her anyway. And does 1 to Rogue. And I think Gambit flips down here. I think that's the best call right now. Okay. So Rogue is confused. So she's going to go ahead and get rid of it. For somebody that has justice, I'm not getting her threat cards when I need them. Had them earlier. So I think I'm just going to play Vivian with energy. Choose an attachment, non-elite minion, or non-permanent side scheme. And that printed text box, if blank. I missed that to begin with. The champion was not on its cheering side. So it's blank for right now. Except I'm assuming that it still keeps the +2. That's how I'm going to play it. If I'm wrong in that, please leave it down in chat. But I think it's just that this is considered the text box. I don't think these icons are. So that's how we're going to play it anyway. 1 for Rogue's jackets. And we're going to put touched on Magog. And Vivian is going to attack the contender. Okay. going to discard that. Draw up Moira, Southern Cross, Endurance, Power of Justice, Bulletproof Bell. Good time for a defense card. And Gambit is going to get his Armor, Throg, Bug, Combat Training, and Rogue. Rogue's not going to do us any good. Oh, we get a 6th card, Natural Agility. Okay. Get 4 on there. Plus another 3. And then he's confused. Surprise contender goes 1, 2. Belladonna is 2. Okay. And Vivian Rogue ready. So Rogue is going to take it, but he's stunned. So Card Shark attacks for 3. So she's going to take no damage. Oh wait, no, that's only when attached by touch, and he's not, so he can't do that. So she just takes the 3 damage, draws the top 3 cards, take indirect damage equal to the number of different printed resource types. And we've got mental, strength, and lightning. What are the odds? So 3 indirect damage. Vivian takes 2. Rogue takes 1. She was supposed to have a damage on her, so Rogue takes 2. Yipes, she's down to 1, which is not good. All the damage is done. Bad cards. Caught off guard. Loses endurance. Goes down to 4 health. No. 4 health. Yeah. And the villain schemes. So 1, 2. Which makes it pop. And gets 4 more on there. Takes it up to 9. Alright. Her bad cards. Break a leg. She's stunned again. Take 2 damage, which KOs her. Oh, read this. You may place any number of rating counters on to reduce this damage by 1 for each counter places with. Gotta learn to read the card. So I have to place 2 counters on her. Which this pops. Giving Rogue an extra card, energy transfer, and Gambit molecular acceleration. And her last card is Guild Assassin, quick strike. She will defend. And she has retaliate of 1. Alright. Well, she's barely holding on. Let's see if we can finish this quickly. What is it, up to 16? So yeah, if we can get rid of the contender for 9 damage, this comes back to us. We'll do Moira, energy transfer, and endurance for Southern Cross, dealing 6 damage to the contender. And that's all she can do. She's going to go ahead. Well, it doesn't matter because Remy's going to change it to Gambit, get another another counter, and he's going to use molecular acceleration to get another counter and apply combat training and deal 3 damage to the contender, which wins us the game. And if there was any doubt, we had some other possibilities as well. But alright. So Gambit having 4 health left and Rogue having 1 health. That was rough. So there you go. Now it's on to Spiral. Let me know down in the comments if I made any mistakes, and we'll see you next time.